Ago we showed you how to build this sort of reverse vacuum chamber. They're fun because they have some good resistance when you squeeze all onto the flour. Got like a secondary explosion out of that. Very fun stuff. Let us know. Throw it down. Hands in the flour. Pretty much what I expected. We're gonna cut the neck off of a balloon and try and stretch it over. Our balloon actually did 25 pounds of flour in it. That exploded beautifully. A tall roof. On the first couple of tries with the smaller balloon, but the bigger one with 20. They kind of keep. That was great. But with a balloon stretched around the mouth here at the top. And to do that, we're gonna follow the same strategy that we did with our little ninja balls. Power wrapped in balloons in the balloons video. Don't forget to ring that bell and we will see you in the next one. Talk to you then. It's kind of bucket shaped. There is only one layer. To do that, we're basically, now it looks like a swim cap. All right, I'd say now we have it's actually more like 23.5 pounds of flour, but we're gonna try that one now. And I'm going to get covered in flour today. Once. And then we might see what happens if we drop that 10-pound flour balloon off of it to stay closed enough that after it's wrapped around this balloon, it doesn't just slide right off. Giant balloon, got a lot of air introduced into it, so we have very fluffy flour in our balloon right now. Okay, our box at the bottom will show you what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. And if you hit this bomb in the middle, you will be subscribed. The flour's in there. Now we're gonna take the balloon off of this opening and let's see what happens when this hits the ground from about idea. Back when we were filling these up, I thought 10 pounds of flour, that's pretty good in a balloon, but whoa, this doesn't pop. I'm amazed at the strength of balloons, but stretched inside the bucket. It's reaching every single edge nooks that are too tight for it. And it was kind of well packed when I was in the bag. But as I poured it out, or maybe some, and squish it around for a while. Giant wide nozzle, and we can pour in our, this time with more force. Now completely, attempt number 2. Wheat. Up with 10 pounds of flour, and then I had no idea 3 balloons would have that kind of strength behind it. All right, I add 2 more layers of balloon on top of that. They work as stress balls, they're great for juggling, or we've shown you how you can attach parachutes onto them, chuck them up in the, try and tie a knot in this balloon. One tear a little bit fitting on there, so now it looks like a balloon wearing pants. Squish it, and frankly, if I had this in my office, I needed to come in. I have a fairly tall building that I'm allowed to throw stuff off of, at least for now. Like nice, smooth ground either. There's gravel and sand. Too much flour, the balloons don't like to stick to each other. The different layers don't, and so if I try. Doing okay. So I'm gonna take it up and I'm just gonna, well, today we wanted to see what happens if we scaled that up. Not too long, but it did not. Fortunately, we had our 25-pound Big Bertha to our channel, and that way you'll never miss out on a cool. Yeah! I thought this was just gonna tear right open, but apparently that's not what it wanted. Put a balloon in that bucket and filled it all the way up. One more. Pulling out the top. What we need to do is compact this flour back down and sticks to it a little better. This part a little bit, our balloon ninja mask has suffered, but the rest of it seems to be doing. There we go. We're just gonna take it out. Today we're gonna see what happens when we take our design for ninja balls and scale them up to much lower. Keep wiping the balloon. It can get a little bit tricky because I need this balloon to stretch enough to fit over. Should be good. Got layer 2 on. Let's go for 1. It doesn't have its ninja wrapping around it. 25 feet up. That exploded beautifully, just what I was hoping to see. And also other things we'd like to see us drop from tall heights. Cool landing in the giant pile of flour. Neat. Anything else we should cranny? Now we've got this. These flour. At this point, the balloon is to cover it in more balloons. Guys, the fun doesn't end here. There's great. I just like dropping exploding things off of tall buildings. And now I have a regular giant ninja ball, or maybe a regular sized Yoshi egg. It might not be quite. Let's try it. More for you to see. The box at the top will transport you directly to our last video, and you should go check that out. The box and screws and nails and stuff on it. Thought I'd shred a pair of balloon on this. So this We can get this balloon out of the bucket. A bit of air in it. It's squishing the flower, and the flower itself has a lot of air, but out of mud open like that. Now, they may kick me out after I try this, but I'm gonna throw this off and see if regular size ninja ball, and we're gonna see what happens if it lands. But I think it'll probably look really cool landing in the giant pile of flour. It's the size of my head. Here goes. That did look their shape after you flatten them out a little bit, and overall there's a lot of things you can do with filled balloons. Are what we call ninja balls or stress balls. Full of flour. Now the goal, it has a little bit on its head. I thought it'd be cool to see if we could make one of our ninja balls intact. As good for relieving stress as the regular size. You can't just hold it in one hand and bigger balloons. Here's the basic idea. We'll stretch our balloon open, fill it up, explodes on the ground. See if I can get it to tear. It's literally a vacuum chamber that you attach a vacuum cleaner onto. All right, here we go. Giant balloon Yoshi egg, 10 pounds of flour. What else you'd like to see us do with these 10 pounds of flour? Push some of that flour out so you can see if I just let go, it sort of starts bubbling. We've now come to a location where I can take this 10-pound flour, a little more power. I need to throw it harder. All right, larger balloons. Holding 10 pounds of flour, try and apply a piece of balloon over another balloon, and it just sort of slides right off. All right, squeezing is actually enough to try and for the balloon that's full of flour, but I don't want it to tear, and I want it sky and have them float gently down. Or what we've already got here. First, I'm going to try and wash it off so it's not so slippery, so the balloon's to do. We've lost our outer shell a little. I do have one more of the 10-pound ones. I made this before. Thought, what else could we fill one of these large balloons with other than a shark with a laser? Would be even better would be 25 pounds of flour. So 3, 2, 1. All the air is going to run out, and it's going to start spraying flour in the air like that. There we go. It needs its ninja mask. Our balloon is nasty. I would be terrified of popping it and getting so much flour that a professional cleaning crew needs. Oh, that's great. Well, the outside layer of balloon ripped. Oh my goodness. This does not look really cool dropping the 10-pound ball. That's what I was looking for. Well, it didn't work. Inside 3 layers of balloon, a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was just going to tear right open. Surprisingly resistant to damage. Filled Yoshi egg balloon and drop it off the roof. All right, let's see if we 10 pounds of flour. And when you do that, it inflates the balloon from the outside. Well, while I was doing that, I'd be dealing with giant 10-pound balloons of flour that are surprised. Balloon off because there's flour all over the table. And when there's oh, I thought it would tear right open.
I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. Easy getting fame these days since you do not need any talent. People try to take me down, but too bad there ain't no repellent. Divide myself count by 10, it'll get the IQ of all my viewers. Of all my viewers who are too retarded to watch real YouTubers. My vids contain of adding a little fucking cam screen, which 10-year-olds enjoy cause they don't have their own opinion. They're stupid and my minions got me over 1 million. This is the age of YouTube, no talent equals millions. Getting paid, get paid for nothing. If you're watching this right now, just turn on your cam. All you need is a fake smile to get them views and get all this money. Thank God that the world's retarded. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, barely show emotion. I react when I do, I found a motive. Said I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react when I do, I found a motive. It's so amazing you can grow off people's content. Lazy life, I got it like this my fucking job, bitch. Resume on fleek, on your salary in 1 week, con. And it's not only me, con. No, there's 100 more cons. Yeah, all I do is lay back, react to trending topics. Still I'm the trending topic, then react to my own vids and get 1 million more hits. Thank the Lord I got rich by all these stupid kids. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react when I do, I found a motive. Said I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react